probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be listening across Eagle Nation. We're at Eagle Park tonight. This is Greenwood Baseball on WZLA. Jim Still, Graham Simpson, Turner Kirby pressing the buttons for you. What is Game 2 here at home, Jim? We started off against TL Hanna, a really good TL Hanna team who's atop the region standings. But now we have Hillcrest coming into this building, and it's time to turn the page.
Absolutely. Not a slam on Hillcrest at all, but the two teams we saw last week both have aspirations to become a state champion. They have legitimate chance to do so. Today we get back into a more winnable situation for us, if you will, but nevertheless a really good Hillcrest team. Landon
Still back at the shortstop position today as Luke Godwin is pitching. That's going to be big for this Greenwood High defense as we get Landon in a new position, second in region play at the shortstop position.
Yeah, the biggest thing, though, you're getting Luke Godwin back on the mound, and he's got some impressive stats. He's your A pitcher, your game one pitcher, I guess, Friday night pitcher, if you want to call it that. But it's important that we get off to a good start with him on the mound tonight, and hopefully can play some defense behind him because we didn't see that at Hanna in this last outing.
I was talking to Coach Pregame pregame. He mentioned the new motto, and it's to be gritty. He made an acronym with GRIT, kind of bringing a new flair to this team as he's getting settled into that head coaching position.
I like it. I mean, Grit's always good. Reminds me of the Clemson basketball, Clemson grit. Yep. But, whatever it takes, whatever adage or saying you want to throw out there, bottom line is let's show some fight. And, let's start tonight with that.
Let's catch up with Coach Pridgeon of the Eagles Clubhouse Report right here. You're listening on WZLA. Welcome to the Eagles Clubhouse Report here with head coach Chase Pridgeon. A new week, got Hillcrest twice this week, no midweek in the non-region, so two region opponents, one region opponent, two region games against Hillcrest. We're starting off with Luke Godwin. He got the start against TL Hanna, threw a lot of pitches, but didn't get too many outs. The defense, though, we talked about how good it was in the opening classic in TL Hanna, then we went to TL Hanna, and it wasn't great. What does the defense need to do behind Luke today?
They just need to do what we've done the last couple of days of practice. We've had yesterday we had a really, really good day of practice, probably one of the best days we've had all year. And we know Luke's going to fill it up. There's no question about that. We just got to play defense behind him, and we're going to put an emphasis on that tonight. Because if we make the plays, we're as good as anybody. So we just got to bear down and go get it.
Pitching-wise, what's the game plan for Luke Godwin tonight on the mound?
He's just got to be himself, and he's got to go after hitters. Just mix up all his pitches, and when Luke's on the mound, we usually let him call his own game because he's smart enough to know that what to throw in certain counts and how to, if a hitter's off balance or what the case may be. So he's just got to be himself, like I've said before, and he's never not been himself on the mound. We just got to play defense behind him. He's going to do his job. He's going to compete, and we just got to be there for him.
At the plate, he got a home run, his first hit of the season. It seems like this is the week to get him going for real for this season.
Absolutely. I mean, we knew that Luke's bat was going to come around. I mean, it's like I've told him before. I was like, Mike Trout goes into slumps. I said, it's baseball. There's slumps top to bottom. It doesn't matter who you are. You're going to have a slump at some point in your career. It's just a matter of how you break out of it. And he got a hold of one last Friday night, and I feel like that was the catalyst of finally saying, okay, Luke's back, let's go. Some people will take a bloop single in that situation, but luckily we got the barrel one and we went out of here. But we always knew Luke was going to be him at the plate, and it's coming, and I think it's there.
Tristan's been in and out of the lineup, but 2 starts in a row for him in right field. He made some great plays defensively, then came in and pitched. First of all, talk about him playing out in the outfield and the plays that he's made, and then him on the mound.
Tristan is just a straightforward, just go-get-it athlete, and everybody knows that. He's got a cannon for an arm. He's fast. I mean, when the balls hit in the air to him, it doesn't like, for example, when we played in one of those games in the preseason tournament, there was a ball hit, and it was super windy, and it just kept pushing foul, and I thought it was hit right at him, and he just goes and catches it. I just saw a streak going across the outfield, and he went and got it. He made a similar play here the other night. Not only that, if there's a runner on third base and the ball's hit him in the air, there's a chance that there's going to be a play at the plate. I mean, because he's got a cannon for an arm. We get his bat going a little bit, but the thing about his bat is he can put the ball on the ground, and he's got a chance to beat it out at first because he can just flat out run. I mean, with him and Jaden and then sometimes Landon in the outfield, we got three of the fastest guys top in the state out there. So having him out there is huge for us. And
Last question. It goes for the defensive alignment here. We got Landon at shortstop again. What did you see from him at TL Hannon? It's something that you're going to go for the rest of the season with having him at short with Luke pitching.
Well, I mean, just like I said about Tristan, Landon's an athlete, and Landon can play all 9 positions on the field. And I feel like when Luke's on the mound, Landon's our best option right there in the middle, kind of commanding people in the dirt. And he can play anywhere. He's going to make the plays there. He's going to go after it. He's going to lay out if he needs to. But like I said, he's the best athlete for that position, especially when Luke's on the mound. And I have the confidence that he's going to play well there and anywhere I put him.
One more. What's the message to the team to turn the page this week?
The message I told him yesterday, just have fun. I told him you fell in love with this game at a young age. And you play this game because you fell in love with it and you have fun with it. Okay, we can't take the fun out of it. Yes, we say the fun is in the winning, okay, but even if you're not winning, you got to have fun while you're playing the game. And I kind of beat that drum yesterday while we were at practice, and the kids walked out of here with a smile on their face yesterday, and that's what I was looking for. And we got this new thing. I was talking to him. I said a new little acronym or whatever you want to call it, but we're going to go with GRIT. So G is for greatness, R is for resiliency, and I is integrity, and T is toughness, because we want to be tough. So we're going to beat that drum and hopefully these guys take advantage of it, and let's go.
Yeah, can't wait to bring the grittiness to the diamond. Best of luck out there, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Go Eagles. Welcome back to Eagle Park. It's Greenwood Baseball on WZLA. Graham Simpson, Jim, still with you on the call as Luke Godwin taking the mound. He's going to be facing a Hillcrest squad who has won 5 games, 5 of their 8 games this year. They're 5-2 overall. They're 1-1 in region play. But, Jim, you look at what they've had the last couple of games. They're playing in a lot of close games so far this season.
Yeah, they're what we call battle-tested, Graham, and, I expect a close game here tonight. I certainly hope it is, as we look for that elusive 4th win of the season. Greenwood's been outscored 34-5 in their last 4 games.
And this Hillcrest team also played in the Palmetto Spring Classic, so they saw some of the teams. They both have a loss to win, just like the Eagles, and both teams have a win against Crescent. Will be Luke Godwin on the mound today. He's been impressive, 7 runs, all of them unearned. Didn't get much help from his defense last time out. Looking for that to change here at home.
Yeah, the ERA is a little misleading. He got barreled up pretty good up at Hannah, but the defense did no favors. You're absolutely right, Graham, as we committed error after error. And we need a solid performance behind him tonight to gain some confidence and get that W.
It'll be Elijah Dahl, Harrison Ward, and Noah Jerelimick due up for Hillcrest. They're 1, 2, and 3 in the order as Luke Godwin, the ace of the staff, is getting ready to throw the first pitches here tonight, where it is 71 degrees and sunny here at Eagle Park.
Hey, we're getting started early. We've got a new PA guy, Mr. Glenn Perrin, and he doesn't play.
Dahl is set, and we are underway. The first pitch coming 5 minutes early at 6:25, and it's a strike.
Got to get Gleno up here more often.
Luke Godwin facing Dahl, the catcher. The pitch off the outside, low and away. Hillcrest have won 2 straight, including a win over Malden, 2-1 on Friday. Here's the 1-1. Outside again, 2 balls and a strike for Luke Godwin as he is making his first start here at Eagle Park. His third start of the season. He's ready for the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul to the right side and out of play. It's 2-2. His first 2 starts came against T.L. Hanna's mound. He's finally pitching at the Eagle Park mound,
That's right.
where he had a start against Powdersville at T.L. Hanna, then played T.L. Hanna last week. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He gets a strikeout, a Dahl, and the first batter of the game has been retired. No score in the top of the first.
Good start. Nice pitch there by Luke. And, this is a proud program in Hillcrest. Make no mistake about it. They're just a few years removed from a state championship in their own right.
Yeah, they won the 5A state championship in 2021. Second baseman Harrison Ward digs in. Fouls the first pitch on an excuse-me swing to the backstop, and it's 0-1.
I was actually at that game a few years ago.
0-1 pitch. A touch high for count even at 1-1.
I believe they beat Somerville. Is that right?
Yeah, this Hillcrest team has got a lot of pedigree. 1-1 pitch right down the middle for a called strike, 1-2. They lost the region player of the year, Alex Lacoste, who was a catcher. He's now at the College of Charleston. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 from Godwin. Upstairs, just by a touch, and it's 2-2. Eagles will line up like this with Jamison Pate at third, Landon Still getting the start at shortstop, Will Bice at second. Here's the next offering, a slider off the plate, and it's 3-2. With Bice at second base, that gives Bentley the start at first. And then the outfield will have Ben Bundrick in left, Jaden Adams another start in center field with Tristan Lewis out in right. Nobody on base, 1 out, full count pitch to Ward. And he fouls it again off the right side. We'll do the full count pitch again.
Good crowd has trickled in here at Eagle Park. Both teams on their spring. We're on intercession. I think they're on their spring break this week.
3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right of the mound. Bounces a couple times to Bice at second base. He'll gather, throw a dart to first in time. And there's the second out of the first inning.
Nice play with the 4-3 put out. Bice thought he was a little slow getting rid of it, but got the job done in a good quick start.
Quick starts are going to be big. Greenwood have not gotten off to the best starts in the last 2 games and losses to T.L. Hanna and Lawrence. Here comes the third baseman, Jarelimick. First pitch, slices one down the line and right. That is a fair ball heading towards the corner. Lewis gets to it quickly, keeps it just a single for Jarelimick. The 8th grader pounced on the first pitch from Godwin. And there's the first base runner for the Rams.
8th grader, huh? Graham?
Yes.
Interesting. Nice backside hit. And good job by Tristan tracking that down. I know you're going to talk about his improved defense, and he showcased that arm Friday night.
He certainly did. Here's the pitcher, DH also, Shipman. First pitch right up the middle, rocketed into center field past the dive of Bice. Runners now at first and second as Relimick advanced 90 feet on the Shipman single. Back-to-back pitches, Hillcrest have had 2-out singles. And here comes the 5-hole Hayden Thurston.
Well, they're playing station to station. Got to get that elusive third out. Seems like that's been the theme. I was at the Lander game Sunday, and same thing. We would get 2 quick outs and couldn't get that elusive third out. But let's see if Luke can settle in here.
Here's the righty, Hayden Thurston. Luke from the stretch. First pitch is fouled off the end of the bat by Thurston. 2 runners on for Hillcrest with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. No score from Eagle Park. At least got an early start. It's just now hitting .630. Hayden Thurston, the senior first baseman. He's got a good opportunity here. Runners at first and second. Facing an 0-1 count from Godwin, who's set and delivers. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 for Luke. Looking to retire the side in the first.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. If you Luke, don't be too greedy here. Just kind of nibble. Maybe he'll chase.
Godwin delivers. In the air to right field, peeling away and foul. Tristan Lewis gave it a good run, but it finds its home in the visiting bullpen. Stays no balls and 2 strikes to Hayden Thurston.
Too good, though, Graham. That was too good of a pitch at 0-2 with a runner in scoring position. I like the nibble a pitch or 2 here.
Luke Godwin has thrown 17 pitches. This will be his 18th of the first inning. With 2 outs, he's ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. And he gets a called strike 3. Used the off speed, and it pierced the outside corner. Side retired in the first. The Rams leave 2-1. They do not score. It's Hillcrest 0, and the Eagles coming to the plate when we come back. You're listening on WZLA.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Welcome back to Greenwood Baseball on WZLA. Graham Simpson, Jim Still with you. The Eagles will bat first after having a scoreless top half. It'll be Landon still in the shortstop position. Jaden Adams behind him playing center field. Luke Godwin is the pitcher batting third. Bentley Setzler, the first baseman, in the cleanup spot with the catcher behind him. Rhett Brown batting fifth. Will Bites will bat sixth, playing second base. Jamison Pate at third base will get the start, batting seventh in the order. Tristan Lewis will bat eighth in right field, and then Ben Bundrick rounds off the batting order in left. They will face a lefty on the mound, the junior Garrett Shipman, for the Hillcrest Rams. The top of the order for Greenwood is going to be their offensive horse this year, and really Landon is the only player to have a batting average over 300 so far this year, but Luke and Jaden both have been swinging hot bats, looking for them to kick it into form this week.
Yeah, we need the seniors to step up this week, and a good opportunity against a nice-looking lefty here today. And yeah, Graham, it's time to get offensive if you're a Greenwood Eagle baseball fan. And our team average is hovering around the 200 mark, not where we need to be, but we have seen some quality pitchers. So let's get it started today.
Here comes Landon Still, the Lander Bearcat commit, swinging it from the left side. It'll be a lefty-lefty matchup to start off this game.
Speaking of the Bearcats, they're up 2-0 on Francis Marion as they play in the bottom of the second.
Landon Still digs in. Hillcrest's pitcher is ready. Garrett Shipman delivers the first one. Landon takes one low for ball one. He's batting .550 this year. He's got 11 hits in his 20 ABs. He's ahead. 1 ball, no strikes. The kick and delivery. Swinging a pull shot that is gloved by the second baseman Ward on one hop, and his throw across his body is in time to first on 2 pitches. There's one out for Shipman and the Rams.
Oh, nice play by the second baseman to go deep in that 4-hole and set his feet, make a good throw to the first baseman. And they had the spray chart you had, I believe.
Yes. There have been a lot of pull shots for Landon so far this year. That one just in the reach of Harrison Ward. Now it's the center fielder, Jaden Adams, facing the lefty Shipman. The pitch is a strike inside corner with the fastball, 0-1. No score. We're in the bottom of the first inning. 1 out, nobody on for the Eagles, facing Hillcrest for the first time this week. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Jaden at an outside fastball. He's down 0-2.
Yeah, that one he wishes he could have back. That was well outside. Jaden, a great athlete in his own right, and looking to get it going.
The pitch. A changeup away. That miss.
Sometimes when things aren't going quite like you want them to go, you press a little bit, and that's the worst thing you can do in baseball.
Jaden has one of the 2 Eagle home runs this year. 1-2. Swing and a shot left center field. That's parachuting down, and it is a base hit for Jaden Adams. It's going to roll to the fence, but a good job by Landon Harris, the left fielder, to back it up, as it was Youngblood, the center fielder, who dove for it. It bounced before his glove and trickled past him. A single for Jaden Adams.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there. Got fooled the pitch before, but came back and delivered one out to left center. probably should have did a little bit better job reading that play in the outfield because he should be on second base. The ball trickled by the center fielder.
Here comes Luke Godwin.
He'll get there with his speed, though.
Luke pitched a scoreless frame in the first inning. Now he's coming to the plate for the first time. There's a pickoff attempt to Jaden Adams down at first, and he's in with a stand. Luke now batting 1 for 19 this year. That one hit was a home run over the left field fence against T.L. Hanna. Another throwback to first, and Jaden this time slides head first, but is safe. Closer play.
Yeah, we've got to be alert out there. That's been our Achilles heel past few years. We cannot get picked off bases.
Next pitch, Luke shows bunt and then is fouled back to the screen. Well, let's look at what Luke did in the last game against T.L. Hanna. He was needing that spark of offense, and he sent a shot to left field for a home run.
Yeah, impressive shot. Luke's bat's going to come around like Coach Pridgeon said, and you don't really worry about Luke Godwin because you know it's going to be there when it counts.
No balls and a strike to Luke. And another pickoff attempt. This time that got Jaden. The throw down to second is in time. The tag not in time. He slid under it, and he's safe at second. Well, he took off, and they throw the first, and then the first baseman Thurston's throw to the shortstop Gensler, who was covering second, was in time, but the tag wasn't.
The only thing that saved us that time, Graham, was the low throw to first, which allowed Jaden and his speed to get under the tag there at second.
Jaden now at second base. One out, no score between Hillcrest and Greenwood. Bottom of the first inning. 0-1 pitch. Godwin takes one high and away for ball 2. Actually, it was ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Luke Godwin has taken 3 walks this year. He struck out 10 times. Looking to turn that ratio around. The 1-1. Inside for ball 2. Jaden Adams dancing off second base, maybe causing some confusion for Garrett Shipman on the mound. The left-hander dealing with some trouble. He's only thrown 9 pitches, but a couple of pickoff attempts led to Jaden Adams going to second. Now the 2-1 misses away, pops out of the mid of Elijah Dahl, and it's Jaden Adams advancing 90 feet to third base on the pass ball. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Luke Godwin at the plate. With Jaden Adams now at third base, infield comes in for Hillcrest. Runs are going to be at a premium in this game. You can already tell early on.
Yeah, an opportunity to play with a lead.
3-1 pitch to Luke. Inside and low for ball 4. And there's runners on the corners for the Eagles.
Just what Greenwood needed to get a couple base runners early in this game and play with a lead for a change. It seems like forever since we played with a lead, going all the way back to the Wren game probably when we were up 1-0 most of that game and lost that lead in the bottom of the 7th.
Here comes Bentley Setzler batting with 1 out, runners at first and third for Greenwood. We're in the bottom of the first inning, no score from Eagle Park. Bentley facing the lefty. The pitch is a strike at the top of the zone as Shipman uses the fastball. Shipman just a junior. He's also the DH in the batting order.
I'm sorry, Grant.
You good?
I was just going to say look for Luke to get going here on first, try to steal second, get 2 in scoring position.
Infield backs up, son, with 1 out and a runner at first. They're at double play depth. Corner infielders are in. They'll throw to first. Luke slides in safe. Another close play. Shipman, the lefty, does have sort of an exaggerated pickoff attempt, but it's good. He has a whippy arm action. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Eagles threatening here in the first. The pitch way outside. Luke takes off. The throw down to second. Takes the second baseman off the bag. And the tag was not applied by Harrison Ward. Good job by Luke. There was nobody really covering the base.
No.
And the throw went to Harrison Ward, who was off the bag, and Luke was able to slide. The throw beat him. He shouldn't have been safe, but he was.
Terrible job by Luke Graham because he ran by the bag at second.
Yeah, he ended up riding by the bag.
He got back.
He got back.
Poor job by the second baseman not staying with that tag. If he would have kept that glove on him, he would have gotten out as Luke went flying by second base. But, yeah, your point is noted. Good hustle.
1-1. There's a strike at the knees, another fastball from Shipman. He's ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out to Bentley Setzler. Greenwood trying to break the tie. They have 2 in scoring position. No score, bottom of the first. The pitch. Low in the dirt, spiked down. And it's 2-2. Good take by Bentley, who is batting .312 this year. He's got 5 hits. And he's moved up in the order the last couple of games to the 4-hole spot. Rhett Brown waiting on deck. There's 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it is. High for ball 3. Actually, it's ball 4. It was 3-2. And now Bentley will take the base at first.
Good patience by the Greenwood hitters early, not chasing. You know, you're so eager to get going offensively and get those averages up, but it's just a testament to their patience early in this ball game.
Well, the bases are now loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the first. And there'll be a mound visit here for Hillcrest. You got to feel like the Eagles have to come away with something here in this inning.
Yeah, you would think so. Going back to that play, that throw down, you know, it was 1st and 3rd. And Luke went, in fairness to him, he went in high standing up because he thought it was going to be cut off by the second baseman. A lot of times they cut that throw off in front of the bag, but the second baseman stayed more in line with the bag, so he had a chance to swipe Luke as he was going by. He missed him. Luke went by the bag at second, but scampered back after the second baseman didn't even notice. So we caught a little bit of a break there, Graham.
Yeah, and see if Rhett Brown can take advantage of it with 3 ducks on the pond with 1 out. Still facing Garrett Shipman. Left-handed hurler. Favorable matchup here for Rhett Brown. He's got 3 hits this season. The first pitch misses in. Shipman's been all over the place with his command.
Yeah, he's really struggled with his control early.
Shipman, the lefty on the mound, facing the right-handed hitting catcher. Here it is, and a strike at the top of the zone. Maybe a strike. Hold on. Caught it high.
Got Mr. Charles Kleinmeyer back behind the plate tonight. If anything goes wrong, he's your guy.
Looked like he was calling a strike, but instead it's ball 2.
No, he does a good job.
Bases loaded, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch to Rhett Brown. Swinging a pop-up sky high over home plate, and it'll drift towards the seats and out of play. Foul ball makes it 2-1.
Boy, love to see Rhett get a big hit. He seems to have been in this situation so much early in the year and had trouble getting the big hit early, and now he finds himself back in a familiar spot.
He's driven in 2 runs this year, and he's got a 2-1 count with the bases loaded, facing Garrett Shipman. The lefty stares into his catcher, gets his sign. Now he's set from the stretch. Brown awaits. Here it is. High and away. It's 3 balls and a strike. Now another fastball that was pumped arm side and missed the zone by about 1.5 feet. Wasn't even close. And now there's nowhere to put him. A 3-ball count. A walk will give Greenwood a 1-0 lead. 1 out, bottom first. Here it is. Swinging a shot deep to left field. Rhett Brown, first inning grand slam.
What about that bat flip?
Woo!
Good for Rhett. And what perfect timing here. Get us on the board with a grand slam in the bottom of the first.
A no-doubter from Rhett Brown. And it's 4-0 for the Greenwood Eagles.
Eagles showing some grit out here tonight.
Yes, some first inning grit. That makes it 4-0 for Greenwood High. as we are still in the bottom of the first inning, just one out.
But go back, what made that grand slam possible was the patience of Luke Godwin at the plate, followed by Bentley Sessler finding ways to get on the base pads.
And some early bullpen action for Hillcrest as they send an arm and a bullpen catcher out toward the right field line. That's where the visiting bullpen is. One out, nobody on base, but it's a 4-0 lead for Greenwood. Rhett Brown just had a grand slam. Now Will Bice digs in. Nobody on the base paths. The pitch, swing and a miss at a first pitch off speed. There's strike one. See how Garrett Shipman, the junior, responds. First home run of the year for Rhett Brown. Here's the pitch. Inside, it's 1-1. That one nearly took the shoes off of Will Bice on a fastball. Time for Will to join the hit party. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. He's fanned twice at the curveball from Shipman.
Man, I was talking about Will before the game with another fan, and not a better kid out there.
1-2. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Bice as he could not touch the off speed.
Sometimes baseball is just a brutal game, and you got to get it going, find a way. And he's just in a funk right now, but he'll find his way out of it.
4-0 Greenwood, 2 outs in the bottom of the first, nobody on base. Jamison Pate will hit the first pitch. He takes below the knees for ball one, another first pitch heater. Jamison Pate with 4 hits this year. The 1-0 pitch. There's a curveball that catches the zone inside corner, and it's 1-1. Jamison, one of those sophomores that have inserted himself as the everyday third baseman. 1-1 pitch as a curve in for a called strike. 1-2. Frisbeed in by Shipman. He works to work quickly. Shipman is set, winds and delivers. On the ground dribbler to third, and it's off the glove of Urelamic. And an E5 Pate will reach.
Yeah, I've been a big fan of Jameson, watching him play early. Just a gritty, talking about grit, he's a gritty player. He's a dirt dauber. Good to see him continue to find ways to get on the base pads.
Here's Tristan Lewis hitting for the first time. He's got 2 hits this year, but runner at first, 2 outs, 4-0 Greenwood in the first, and the throw back to first is not in time. They thought they had Jamison Pate picked off. Garrett Shipman has a good move out there, the lefty. That was a very close play at first. Still 2 outs as Tristan Lewis takes the righty's batter's box for the first time, facing the lefty. And a strike is thrown to him that dots the outside with a fastball, 0-1.
Yeah, I used to hate the lefties out there because you just see a variety of different moves over to first.
0-1 pitch, slider in for a ball. Runner at first, 4-0 Greenwood. Rhett Brown had a grand slam in the first inning. And Shipman still looking for the third out. He's got 2 of them. Jamison Pate just reached on an E5. And now Tristan is the 8th man to the plate for Greenwood. Another pickoff attempt. They got Pate leaning, and this time he's out. He's picked off at first. That is the third out. Well, it's headlined by Rhett Brown's grand slam. That's all the runs Greenwood are going to get. They lead 4-0. We'll go to the second. You're listening to Greenwood Baseball on WZLA.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Back here at Eagle Park, it is 4-0 for the Greenwood High Eagles, as they were able to get a grand slam from Rhett Brown, the catcher. Those are the 4 runs they got. Luke Godwin back to the mound. He'll face 6, 7, and 8. Starts with Gensler, the shortstop. First pitch is a big curve. That missed the inside portion of the zone for ball 1. Luke threw 20 pitches in the first inning. Swing and a miss on a fastball.
Looking good.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to the shortstop. Gensler takes a strike that touches the outside corner. If Luke's getting that call, it might be a long night for these Rams hitters. First base side, the wind, and the 1-2. Check swing, he went around. A strikeout for Luke Godwin, his 3rd of the day, and there's 1 down now in the top of the 2nd.
Luke kind of picking up where he's left off in each of his 2 starts, and good to see as he is Mr. Consistency out there on the mound for the Eagles.
The Eagles ace digs in. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch, swing and a miss by Jackson Free, the right fielder for the Hillcrest Rams. 4-0, the Eagles lead off a Rhett Brown grand slam. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Some high heat blown by Jackson Free. Jackson Free is the quarterback for the Hillcrest Rams.
Nice. We saw him play back in the fall, right?
Yes. 0-2. Stays alive as he fouls it to the screen. Yeah, he did not start the year at quarterback. It was him and Caleb Sutton. They kind of went back and forth, and then Jackson Free. It was the Greenwood game where he officially took the job, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Sorted on the off-speed from Luke. There's 2 down.
That's when Luke is at his best. That ball breaks away from the righty, starts out kind of middle of the plate, and then breaks out of the strike zone. It's unhittable, and that's where he gets the majority of his strikeouts.
Here's Carver Youngblood, the right fielder, batting 8th in the order, facing Godwin for the first time. The pitch, swinging a foul, out of play over the screen. 2 outs, nobody on base for Hillcrest. Greenwood High leading 4-0. We're in the top of the 2nd inning. No balls and a strike to Youngblood. Godwin's pitch. A curve in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And he can start it sometimes at the batter, as he did that time, and it breaks right inside the inner part of the plate.
He's got 2 strikeouts now, the 0-2. On the ground, it's 3 hops to Landon Still, who smothers it short. His throw is in time to first. And that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Luke Godwin as he struck out Gensler and Free. The Eagles will take a 4-0 lead to the bottom of the 2nd when we come back. You're listening on WZLA.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Welcome back to Eagle Park. This is Greenwood Baseball on WZLA. Appreciate you tuning in, whether it's on the radio or the YouTube stream today.
Man,
Got myself, Jim Still, Turner Kirby as the producer and engineer for the YouTube stream. Greenwood were swept by TL Hanna. Hillcrest were actually in a split with Malden. There's the standings. Starts off with TL Hanna at first place, so the team we just faced. Them and Woodmont are going to be the teams to beat in this year's region.
Yeah, Woodmont is the surprise team in that standing right now, but J.L. Mann's going to be solid as well, and just a tough region.
Tristan Lewis batting. Here's the pitch, and a fastball is a strike on the outside on the first pitch by Garrett Shipman, who labored in the first inning, gave up 4 earned runs on a grand slam, ended up with 33 first inning pitches. The 0-1. Ground ball highly chopped over the head of the third baseman, Urelamic. Tristan Lewis hits the bag at first with a single. Boy, Tristan Lewis got a very high hop as he hit the ground ball, and it gives himself a single. There was no chance for Urelamic, the third baseman for the Rams.
No, a little trampoline effect over there off the infield grass, and good to see Tristan get a hit.
Nobody out, runner at first. Ben Bundrick, the 9-hole hitter, to the dish. First pitch, Bundrick shows bunt. The fastball tails all the way to the backstop, and Tristan Lewis picks up second.
And that's tough as a coach. You know, they're giving you an out basically, and your pitcher delivers a wild pitch, and you know that can frustrate you, but we'll take it.
Ben Bundrick playing in left field today. He's 2 for 11 this season. He's had a ball and no strikes with Tristan Lewis at second base. 4-0 Eagles. The pitch, bunt shown, pulled back. It's a ball up high. 1-1, 2-0 the count.
See, I love this. I love bunting into the play or the action here. So with Tristan at second, if you could lay one right at the third baseman, make him make a decision in high school baseball, I mean, that's tough.
The first baseman, Thurston, a couple steps on the infield grass. 2 balls, no strikes. Bundrick at the plate with Lewis at second. He's been showing bunt. The lefty on the mound, Shipman delivers. Bunt pulled back, another ball. 3 straight balls to Bundrick. It's pretty obvious he's going to lay down a bunt with Lewis at second.
Yeah, but Shipman is nowhere close, and he struggled with his control, and that's what's gotten him in this 4-run deficit.
Bundrick, 3 balls and no strikes, shows bunt again, lays back, and there is ball 4. That time he missed arm side again, and runners at first and second for Landon Still back to the plate. We talked about the great hitting that Landon has had so far this year. Grounded out to second base his first time, and there's his spray chart, Jim, we were talking about. A lot into right field, into center. He had 1 hit down the line in left center field, but it's been a productive first 21 at-bats for Landon this season. 4-0 lead for Greenwood. First pitch to Still. Shows bunt right back to the pitcher. Lays in front of the mound. The double pump not in time. Nobody was covering the bag at first. The second baseman, Harrison Ward, stayed put at his place at second base as the first baseman, Thurston, was coming to assist Shipman on the mound to gather that bunt.
Well, that's one way to extend the hitting streak there.
He gets the single, and the bases are loaded now. A single, a walk, and a single for Still gives Jaden Adams a chance to bat with the bases loaded, nobody out. Eagles up 4-0. They got a grand slam from Rhett Brown.
Let's get one from Jaden here.
Shipman delivers. And a strike with a fastball. Actually, nope. Didn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like it was going to be a strike call from Kleinmeyer, but a ball was the call.
Yeah, it looked to be a ball or 2 off. Good call.
Jaden Adams ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch is a slider that missed inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Jaden. He got a single his first time up. Deposit 1 into the left center field gap.
Greenwood really needs to push this lead out with this opportunity here in the bottom of the second.
Every base occupied. Garrett Shipman, the left-handed starter for Hillcrest, is set. Stretches. 2-0 is a swing and a miss. Jaden now with 6 hits this season. That's enough for second on the team. Times called by Hillcrest battery between Elijah Dahl and Garrett Shipman. They're getting on the same page. Still nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Eagles leading by 4 runs. They got all of those in a bottom of the first grand slam from Brown. Great chance for Jaden to break this one open even more. Garrett Shipman is set from the mound visit. And the lefty delivers a strike that touches the outside. 2-2 to Adams.
A backdoor curveball that must have caught the outer corner.
Now it's 2-2 to Adams. An eagle at every base. The lefty is set. The pitch. Ball 3, high and away. Good take by Jaden.
Well, he had some run on that fastball, didn't he?
He did. Shipman has struggled. 3 walks, just 1 strikeout. Bases loaded, nobody out. And a full count to Jaden Adams. Shipman is set on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the curve by Jaden, who had a late swing.
Wow.
And there is 1 out.
What a gutsy pitch that was. Nowhere to put him, and he went with the deuce, and he couldn't have thrown it better. And Greenwood still got the ducks on the pond, though, for Luke Godwin.
Luke Godwin took a walk his first time up. There's still nowhere to put him. 1 out, bases loaded. Lefty-righty matchup. And the first pitch is a slider inside.
Boy, he's got good stuff when he throws it across the plate. He has trouble, looks like, with his release point a little bit.
He's their Tuesday night guy. Here's the pitch. Another fastball that rides arm side for ball 2. Hillcrest are saying that this is their ace.
I mean, he's a good-looking kid. I mean, he's got all the tools.
Hasn't been pinpointing the zone thus far. The 2-0 pitch. High for ball 3. He's already walked Luke already today. If he walks him here, it'll make it 5-0 Eagles. Luke Godwin committed to the Anderson Trojans. Boy, he's pitching a gym right now.
He is. He's going to be a pitcher in college, I believe.
3-0. There's a strike right down the middle.
You know, it's hard to be a two-way guy in college. And
yeah, very few do it.
I see him being a pitcher.
Yeah, Luke will be great for the Trojans. He's got the bases loaded, 3 balls and a strike. 1 out, the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. It'll stay on the infield. Third base side behind the bag. Jarelimick drifts into foul territory and tracks it into his glove for the 2nd out. Nobody advances on the infield pop-up, and there's 2 down.
We spoke on this Friday night, Graham, but the way our field is you're looking directly into the sun this time of the evening, and I was hoping we'd get a little break there and the third baseman lose the ball in the sun, but not the case.
Bases still loaded, but now there's 2 outs. Eagles are yet to score in this frame. Here comes Bentley Setzler. Takes the first pitch inside portion that missed on a curveball. And another first pitch ball from Garrett Shipman.
I think Bentley walked his first time, right?
Yeah, Bentley was the part of the pair of the walks that were in the first inning from Shipman. He delivers the 1-0. High and in for ball 2.
Yeah, I'm sitting on a strike if I'm Bentley. I'm making him throw me a strike before I'm entertaining a swinging at.
Especially with 2 outs. Shipman's been wild, but he's gotten a strikeout and a pop-up to third his last 2 batters. The 2-0. Ball 3, nowhere near on the outside. And it's 3 balls and no strikes.
And now, Graham, he's going to have to throw me 2 consecutive strikes.
Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded, 4-0 Greenwood. There's 2 outs, and Garrett Shipman has his most important pitch of this game right here. 3-0. And he gets a strike. Good fastball down the middle. And now if you're Bentley, you're sitting on this one 3-1.
It's a good hitter's pitch, but I'm telling you, I would make him throw another with his recent struggles.
Let's see what he does. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Lefty-righty matchup. The Hillcrest southpaw is set. The 3-1. Ball 4, outside with a fastball, and that'll walk in a run. Tristan Lewis got this thing started with an infield single, and now he'll score. It's 5-0 Eagles.
Well,
and Rhett Brown, the guy who had the grand slam his last time up, will come to the plate with bases loaded again, but he might not be facing Garrett Shipman, who is likely going to get taken out of the game. Let's see. They're having a mound visit with the coach.
just good patience by Bentley. You
Yep.
didn't want to come up empty there. Bases loaded, no outs. But, again, 2 infield hits, 2 walks is what's created this inning for us, and we do have a pitching change.
There will be a new pitcher for Hillcrest when we come back. As Bentley gets the RBI walk, he'll be at first. Bases will be loaded for Rhett Brown, who is 1 for 1 with a grand slam today. And that'll be when we come back on WZLA. Stick with us.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're always on time, or you don't pay it time. Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
New pitcher for Hillcrest is Austin Hester. The righty wears the number 15, and he will face Rhett Brown with 2 outs and the bases loaded in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Eagles ahead 5-0. Hester on the mound, straight from relief. And his first pitch. Downstairs with a ball and a fastball to Rhett Brown, who had a grand slam his first time up, his first home run of the season. And that is what gave Greenwood the 4-0 lead. They've already cashed in on the last AB as Bentley Setzler had a bases-loaded walk, and that's what took Garrett Shipman out of the game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A strike down the middle on a fastball. Rhett Brown looked at it as 1-1. So Hester, a righty that throws over the top, as we were just facing what was a crafty lefty. Different look for Rhett Brown. He awaits on the 1-1 pitch. Takes an off-speed up high. Man. Slider there from Hester.
These are opportunities you can only dream of here. Hit a grand slam and then get a chance to hit another.
5-0 Eagles. 4 of those runs came off the bat of Brown. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul ball over the screen. 2-2. For Rhett, that was his 4th hit earlier. He came in batting 150. We know he's a better hitter than that. He should show it this week. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away. Here's the pitch from Hester. And he misses low and in. Another full count with the bases loaded. This time there's 2 outs. The runners will get a head start. As Rhett Brown digs in, the righty-righty matchup. Big pitch coming for Austin Hester. He's set. The pitch. Up the middle. Liner to center field, but it is caught on a dive by Carver Youngblood. And the Eagles leave them loaded. They only score once in the bottom of the 2nd. A nice play by Youngblood, the center fielder, to retire Rhett Brown and make that the 3rd out of the frame.
That's where Eagle Park gets you on the short porch. He's playing shallower than normal, and nice catch by their guy.
It's 5-0 Greenwood. It'll be the 3rd inning when we come back on WZLA.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. please visit us at mccoyford.com.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
A great day for baseball here at Eagle Park as the Eagles leading 5-0 over Hillcrest, and Luke Godwin will go back to the mound to start off the top of the third inning with an extra run of cushion. Graham Simpson, Jim, still with you. It's Greenwood Baseball and WZLA. There's a lot happening around the spring sports athletics around Greenwood High School. Some good news coming from the golf team today.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Coach Chip Witt and his golf team. They went down and competed at Lexington and Chapin and came away with the gold in a loaded field. They're playing in like 3 tournaments over the break, so congratulations to the Greenwood Eagle golf team.
Here's Landon Harris, the 9-hole hitter, facing the first pitch. It's an off-speed that missed the zone by Luke for ball 1. Landon Harris is the left fielder. He's a sophomore for this Rams team. Bats from the right side. Here's the 1-0 pitch by Godwin. Strike down the middle. Counts even at 1.
If I can add a couple more things, Graham, real quick. They won by 8 shots, and Bryson McCurry finished runner-up individually with an even par, 142.
There's a strike impressive on a fastball from Godwin. He's ahead 1-2. Very impressive for the Eagles. No pitch time was called. Very late in the cycle. Godwin just lollipopped one over to Brown as he had already started his motion.
Yeah, that's smart.
First batter of the third. Landon Harris down 1-2. The pitch popped up off the end of the bat, peeling foul up the right field line, and it is out of play.
Yeah, you can really hurt yourself if you're trying to stop your momentum.
Deals the 1-2. That slider is cranked but foul to left field.
Yeah, he hung that one, Graham.
Yeah, Harris just a bit out in front. 2 straight foul balls makes it a 1-2 count as the Eagles fetch the loose ball in left field. New Pearl comes to Godwin from the dugout, and he'll get set for the 1-2. To the leadoff man in the top of the third, it's 5-0 Greenwood. The pitch from Luke. Got him swinging. High fastball. And a half-hearted swing from Harris will send him back to the dugout.
Little high heat. Gets a big first out here in the third. Always want to get that first out.
He'll face the top of the order again to Elijah Dahl, who he struck out. He's got 5 Ks so far today. Luke has pitched 2 innings and a third. First off-speed miss downstairs. Giving up 2 hits, no runs, no walks. This will be his 38th pitch. Up the middle, a liner over Landon still at shortstop, and it 1 hops to Jaden Adams in center. Third hit of the day for Hillcrest comes from their leadoff man, the catcher Elijah Dahl.
That's why that first out's so important, Graham, especially when you're facing the bottom of the order. First and second with no outs looks a whole lot different than runner on first with 1 out.
Here's Harrison Ward, the second baseman. He grounded to second base his first time up. Now Luke pitches from the stretch, and the first one is fouled to the netting for strike 1. 1 on, 1 out, a 5-0 Greenwood High lead in the top of the third inning. What is a picture-perfect day for baseball at Eagle Park. Pick off the first sidearm throw from Luke, not in time. Got a little of an early start here today. Started at 6:25. About 50 minutes down of action. 0-1 pitch. It's a ground ball slowly hit to second base. Bice grabs. Underhand toss to Landon at short, who is covering the bag, and he got his foot down for the out. They'll get the force at second, much to the displeasure of the Rams. Yeah. Right now there's 2 outs and a runner at first as Harrison Ward reached on the fielder's choice.
Look, my son was involved in that play, but it looked as if Will's toss brought Landon off the bag, and Greenwood very, very fortunate on that call.
2 outs, and the third baseman, Jerelimick, will get a chance to bat. He laced a single up the right field line this first time up. First pitch, swinging another pop-up. This one up the line and right. Bentley sets for the first baseman, makes a long run, and it goes behind him. He called off Brown, the catcher, and it ends up being a foul ball as it drops softly in the foul territory grass.
Good hustle by Bentley. Just couldn't quite come up with it, and came a long way there.
First strike of the at-bat. Runner at first is Harrison Ward, just reached on the fielder's choice. Top of the third inning, the Eagles leading by 5 runs. Here's the pickoff attempt by Godwin, another slide-in safe by Ward. Lucas set, stretches and delivers. Big curve that got the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Good pitch that time. Luke only thrown 41 pitches, and 33 of those have been strikes, so he's been very efficient.
He's got 5 Ks. The pitch, swing and a miss, make it 6 strikeouts. He has tossed 3 scoreless innings, and the Eagles will take a 6-run lead to the bottom half of the third frame when we come back. Eagles up by 5 on WZLA.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Back here at Eagle Park, 5-0 Eagles will hit the home half of the third inning. Graham, Jim, and Turner with you on WZLA, also the YouTube stream. Next up for the Eagles will be at Hillcrest later on this week. So this is week 1 of the intercession here at Greenwood High, part of the District 50 year-round schedule. And both of these teams are not in school this week, but Greenwood will be out of school next week while the Greenville schools will be back in session.
Right. And I just want to add, part of our fantastic modified schedule, not quite year-round.
Okay, yes.
It is a modified schedule that our school district went to, I think, 3 years ago maybe. And it's been welcome with a little reluctance at first, but now I think everyone's pretty much on board with it.
So when does school end for the year?
We end at first part of June,
and then when do you start back?
We get about a 6-week summer.
So you start back in July.
You do start
So if
July
you're in school,
21st.
if you're in school 12 months out of the year, to me that's year round. Here's Will Bice. He'll lead off the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck out first time up. Now he's facing the new pitcher Austin Hester. But yes, the modified schedule will give these boys 2 weeks off of school for spring break.
Yeah, so you go 9, you're off 2.
0-1. Slider low and away. 1-1.
So the beauty of it is, Graham, you never go more than 9 weeks without getting a couple weeks off. It keeps your battery charged, and why have 3 months off for summer anyway?
The pitch. That one misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. That was the last off speed by Hester. Our next game will be at Hillcrest on Friday. The only time we'll see the Rams in the region season. Here's the 2-1. Swing swing. That's poked up the line at first by Bice, and it's gloved by Hayden Thurston, the first baseman. He retreats 3 steps to the bag to create the first out of the inning.
Graham, I can see why you think it's a year-round schedule. You Lander students go to school about 4 months out of the year. Y'all get so much time off. Oh, to be a college student,
yes.
Right?
1 out, nobody on for Jamison Pate. 5-0 Eagles, bottom of the third inning. Pate reached on the E5 his first time up, sent a ground ball to the hot corner. First pitch, swinging another foul ball. That's hits off the fencing of the third base dugout. That's where the Eagles are located, in front of a great Greenwood crowd here at Eagle Park. second home game of the season. And the home crowd try to pull them through to their first win in 4 games. Got a 5-0 lead. The pitch is a strike into Jamison Pate. 0-2. Hester's ahead. One out. Here's the 0-2. Fastball that missed low.
Hester's a tall kid. What is he, about 6'3", maybe 6'4"?
Yeah. Both pitchers have been tall. Hester a couple inches over Shipman, and he pitches from the right side. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to third. This time it's gloved by Jarelimick, and his throw is on time to first. And there's 2 down.
Nice play by their third baseman.
Now batting number 3, right fielder, Tristan Lewis.
Tristan Lewis is 1 for 1. His single in the second inning hit high over the third baseman's head on a ground ball that was very chopped by Lewis. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, righty-righty matchup. Takes a slider low for ball 1. Tristan now has 3 hits this year. One of them came against Greenville, and it was the walk-off hit to win in a run rule fashion. That was down at the Palmetto Spring Classic as he takes the next off-speed up high for ball 2.
That was our last win, Graham.
Yeah, last time the Eagles won when Lewis sent a shot the other way to walk off the Red Raiders. He faces a 2-0. Swing and a miss. Some heat pumped in the inside portion.
Tristan, of course, has seen a heavy dose of off-speed early in the year. But we've talked about him being a different player.
2-1. Another swing and a miss. That one was late by Lewis, and it's 2-2. Hester's probably going to go straight to that fastball. Or he's got Lewis swing and miss 2 straight times. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch from Hester. Swing and a miss by Lewis at an outside fastball. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Rams on the mound. Hester comes in and gets 3 quick outs. It'll send us to the 4th. And with the Eagles leading 5-0 here from Eagle Park, you're listening on WZLA.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Greenwood 5, Hillcrest nothing. We're at Eagle Park for Greenwood High's second home game of the year and their 3rd game in region play. They're 0-2 after losing twice to TL Hanna, looking to turn that around as they have 2 games this week against the Hillcrest Rams. Luke Godwin on the mound has tossed 3 scoreless innings. He's given up 3 hits, but he struck out 6. And boy, Luke has looked good so far today on the mound.
Absolutely. We talked about the importance of a good start defensively. He's given that to us on the mound, and offensively put up the grand slam off the bat of Rhett Brown to start the game, and right now we're kind of carrying that momentum into the middle innings.
He'll face the DH. Shipman bats from the left side. First pitch. A ground ball to first. 2 hops over to Bentley Setzler, who has a backhand glove and races to the bag after a couple stutters to create an unassisted first out.
Nice play by Bentley. That ball I thought was going to get a little tricky on him, but he did a very nice job rounding it in and getting to the bag.
Here's Hayden Thurston. He struck out looking the first baseman. Right-handed hitter. And the pitch from Godwin. Slow curve that catches the bottom corner. No balls and 1 strike into Hayden Thurston. Next pitch. Fastball that is laced into left field. It skipped on the infield dirt once and then raced its way over to Bundrick in left. Just a single for Hayden Thurston. Really the first loud contact against Luke all day.
Well, we've seen this before already tonight, Graham, Hillcrest has got some base runners, but we've had the good fortune to get the first out of each inning, and now they got a runner at first, one away, and let's get some more outs.
Godwin's pitch is low. First one to Gensler is a ball. Gensler, the shortstop, struck out swinging to start off the second inning. Luke has 6 Ks so far today. 1-0 pitch rides high. It's 2 balls and no strikes.
He's throwing about an 80% strike clip right now as well. He's been throwing strikes, living around the plate.
1 on, 1 out. This will be his 48th delivery. And he gets a swing and a miss. Gensler was way late. First strike of the AB. 2 balls and 1 strike. Godwin from the stretch. Here it is. Another swing and a miss. 2-2. That time the fastball was pumped on the outer portion of the plate for strike 2. Big pitch coming for Luke. Holds the runner down at first. And he'll throw that way. Sliding in safely is Thurston. 5-0 Greenwood. Godwin has a 2-2 count facing Gensler with 1 away. Here it is. Off the handle of the bat and foul. That grazed the knob.
It did.
As a check swing for Gensler. We'll do the 2-2 again. The pitch. Low and away for ball 3. Now the count's full for Luke. He's missed on his last couple of pitches. Looks at the runner Thurston, who's at first base. Works from the first base side. The pitch. Another foul ball to the top of the screen by Gensler.
Yeah, if you're Hillcrest, surprised they're not trying to get a runner in scoring position here. Be aggressive on the base pads. We've seen teams do it against us all season.
3-2 pitch. Ball 4 downstairs from Luke on a fastball. That's his first free pass given up all game. And now the Rams have runners at second and first base with just 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. The Eagles leading 5-0. They scored 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second. Here comes Jackson Free. Playing in right field today for the Hillcrest Rams. Digs in the righty's batter's box. First pitch from Luke Godwin. Bunt shown, pulled back. It's a ball. Glove side miss by Godwin. On the heater. Well, he gave up a hard hit single to Thurston. He's at second base. Just walked Gensler. And there's a strike at the top of the zone to Jackson Free. 1-1 the count.
He is missing a lot on that glove side you mentioned, Graham. I like to see him busted inside a few times.
1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball that hitch-offs the catcher's gear of Rhett Brown. Seems to be okay. Unfazed for strike 2.
That time he did go inside. Here comes the hook.
Godwin is set from the stretch. 2 runners on, 1 out. He's ahead 1-2. The pitch to Free. Called strike 3. A fastball blown by him. And Jackson Free could only stand and watch. Second time he has struck out today. There's 2 down as Carver Youngblood comes to the plate for Hillcrest. 5-0 Greenwood. We're in the top of the 4th. 2 on, 2 out for the Rams. 7 strikeouts now for Luke. Pitch. Youngblood takes one low on a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes for Luke. Of course, his career high was that 15 strikeouts in 8 innings in the playoffs last year against Lawrence.
That was a game.
1-0. That catches the zone on the outside. 1-1. Carver Youngblood 0 for 1 today with a ground ball to short. That was to end the second frame. Godwin set for the 1-1. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's locating that fastball nicely. Just on the outer part of the plate.
Runner at first and second for the Rams. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 away. Times called by Carver Youngblood, the batter.
Yeah,
he's in center field today.
Good call. Luke's in a rhythm now. Trying anything to break his rhythm up.
He's got 7 strikeouts. 1-2. Fouled to the screen again. Another job by Youngblood staying alive. Godwin has pumped in a couple fastballs. Youngblood starting to time it up. We'll do the 1-2 again. Bender, that is grounded to third. Charged by Pate. His throw is in time to first. Good job by the sophomore Jamison Pate to collect the third out as Hillcrest leave 2 on the base paths. And the Eagles led to the home half of the fourth, up by 5 runs, 5-0 here at Eagle Park. You're listening to Greenwood Baseball on WZLA.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Greenwood leading 5-0 over Hillcrest as we start the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Ben Bundrick, Landon Still, and Jaden Adams due up for the Eagles. They'll face Austin Hester, who's the relief pitcher for Hillcrest, who had a good last inning in the third. He sat him down in order with a strikeout of Lewis to end things. Now he'll face Bundrick, Still, and Adams.
He really has came in and pitched well, but the biggest thing, he's eliminated the free passes, no walks issued by the young man, Hester.
First pitch to Bundrick, downstairs with the fastball. Ben Bundrick took a walk, was stranded at third. His first time up was a part of the one-run second inning. 1-0 pitch by Hester. Fastball missed the outside corner, tried to get it, but didn't. Now he's asking the umpire if that was down or away. He's down 2 balls and no strikes to the leadoff man, Bundrick. Righty-righty matchup. The next offering. That time catches the zone on a very similar location to the last offering. It's 2-1. And the pitch. There's a strike right down the middle. Count even at 2. It was Hester who came in after Bentley took the bases loaded walk to make it 5-0. He got a line out to center field with the bases loaded. He's retired 4 straight, the 2-2. Swinging a foul back by Ben. Well, he's come in, got an L8, an unassisted out at first, a ground out to third base, and a strikeout. Now he's facing Bundrick. The righty is set and delivers the 2-2 pitch. Low and away. Missed his spot that time, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, he's kept his team in this ball game. Remember, Greenwood had bases loaded with no outs and only came away with 1 run in the second.
Full count pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short, and it's gloved by Gensler. His throw is a strike to first. And a ground out is the first out for Hester in the fourth, and his 5th straight batter retired on the mound. He's gone 5 up, 5 down in his relief appearance.
The grand slam looks huge now, doesn't it?
It certainly does. 1 down, Landon Still. Lefty comes to the plate. Nobody on the base paths for the Eagles. Facing Hester, the pitch. That's a slicer left field, tailing away, but it's right to Landon Harris, the left fielder for Hillcrest, who barely had to move. And there's 2 down now in the frame.
Turned into a defensive game.
No runs since Greenwood put up one in the second inning. Here's Jaden Adams, and he takes a slider off the plate for ball one. Adams 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout part of his day. Right-handed hitting center fielder awaits the 1-0. Swinging a line drive to left field, down for a base hit, 2 hops all the way to the wall, bangs off the fence as Jaden Adams sprints into second, slides safely for a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting that time by Jaden. Let's do it with 2 outs here. First hit given up by their pitcher, right?
Yeah, it's Hester's first. That was
Hester, yeah.
First batter that he's allowed to reach. Dating back to Landon, he had retired the first 6 batters he had faced in relief.
Yeah, he's done an excellent job, and Greenwood in need of some insurance here.
Up by 5 runs, bottom of the 4th, 2 outs and a runner at second base as Luke Godwin climbs in. The Anderson Trojan commit awaits the first pitch from Hester. And he takes a strike down the center of the plate on what was a slow fastball from Austin Hester. Adams stands at second, just had a 2-out double. Luke 0 for 1, a walk and a pop-up to third base today. Hester fires in the 0-1 pitch. Low and away, another slider that tailed off the plate. Luke looking to come alive, no better time than the present. Was All-State last year as a junior and made his commitment to Anderson in the offseason. The 1-1 pitch. Another strike down the middle, no offer from Godwin. He's down 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second. Eagles up by 5 runs in the bottom of the 4th. They had a grand slam by Rhett Brown in the first inning. They had 4 of their 5 runs on 1 swing. The 1-2 pitch to Luke. Runner takes off, pitches down and low for a ball. And Adams is safely into third with no throw. So a runner 90 feet away now for the Eagles. Jaden Adams at third. Luke Godwin in a favorable 2-2 count, facing Austin Hester.
Yeah, get him to third. Any mistake now between the pitcher and the catcher, you can steal an easy run.
Godwin hasn't swung the bat at all in this AB. Runner at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Ball 3, slider away. A nice stop by Elijah Dahl, the catcher, to keep Adams at bay at third.
And that's why you get the runner to third. I mean, it just puts all kind of pressure on the battery there, and catcher makes a great play to save a run.
Eagles trying to extend the inning. Up 5-0, runner at third. Payoff pitch upcoming. Here it is. Fly ball center field. It's to deep center. Carver Youngblood is under and camps to make the catch. About 10 feet before the track. So a lazy fly ball from Godwin will end things in the bottom of the 4th. The Eagles fail to put up a run, but they lead 5-0 here from Eagle Park. Godwin will hit the mound once again when we come back as you're listening to Greenwood Baseball on WZLA.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
5-0 Greenwood as we start the 5th inning. Luke Godwin is out there on the mound. He's completed 4 innings of work. He's given up 4 hits, no runs. He struck out 7, and he has thrown pretty much all strikes so far today.
He has been very impressive, very efficient, very accurate as always. We're kind of getting used to see these performances. We kind of expect these performances out of Luke, and man, he's delivered here tonight. But it's only a 5-0 game. It feels like it's a little bit bigger margin for us than that, but it's not. And Hillcrest keeps hanging around.
Luke's first pitch to the 9-hole hitter Harris is a swing and a miss on a fastball. Starts him off with some high heat, and it's an 0-1. Luke likes to work quick. This will be his 64th pitch, and it rides high. 1-1 down the count to the 9-hole hitter in left fielder Landon Harris. He struck out swinging his first time up, and he calls time. Another throw by Luke. That doesn't count, and he's upset about this one, saying this is twice now. It's been a late time call and been granted.
Yeah, and he doesn't make you wait long. I mean, he's working quickly. That's just to break up his rhythm.
He's set for the 1-1. Big curve foul to the netting, and it's 1-2. Landon Harris, the sophomore.
I was just going to say, doesn't
1-2. Swing and a miss, strikeout.
Doesn't feel like, the same offensive lineups we've seen the last few games. Nothing against Hillcrest, but they're going to have to find ways to manufacture runs to get back in this game. They're not going to do it by gap shots and long shots. And I feel like we're in a pretty good place if we just go out there and throw strikes.
1 down, top of the 5th, 5-0 Eagles. Luke Godwin now facing the top of the order. Elijah Dahl digs in. The righty's first pitch is a strike. Fastball that dazzles the outside corner. 0-1. And Luke is already firing. Big curve that's lofted deep to left field. Bundrick is back at the fence, reaches up, and it is a home run, a solo shot.
I thought he caught it.
No, he did not get it. It was a close play, but a solo shot for the leadoff hitter Elijah Dole. 5-1 now the score. Barely sneaking over the left field fence.
Yeah, that's a routine out on any other field, but I'll take full responsibility for that one. I talked that up, and I'll keep my mouth shut moving forward.
Home run given up by Luke. That's his first earned run he has allowed this season. And it's 5-1. Now it's a 4-run game. Second baseman Harrison Ward to the plate now. We've seen 2 home runs today. Pitch by Luke. There's a slider that touches the outside. Both over the left field fence. 0-1 pitch. Fastball at the knees, but no call. And it's 1-1. Harrison Ward has reached on a fielder's choice that came in the 3rd. He's had 2 ground balls to second base today, the 1-1. Slider that missed away that time. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul to the catcher's mitt. That was not held on by Brown. It's 2-2. And now Rhett will come and share a quick chat with Luke. They just gave up the home run since the grand slam in the first inning. These teams are tied 1-1 in the last 4 frames. But it seems like it's been a tight ball game in the last couple of innings.
It really does kind of have that feel to it. But let's see if we can find some offense in these late innings.
2-2 pitch. A called strike 3. Another strikeout for Luke on the mound. There's 2 away. And there is 9 Ks on the stat line for Godwin.
Yeah, just a huge pitch there. And you didn't want to give Hillcrest any momentum after the home run. And great job by Luke.
Terelimic, the third baseman, takes an off-speed away. Nobody on the base paths for Hillcrest. 2 outs. The next pitch. Ride tied. It's 2 balls and no strikes for Luke.
Yeah, he's getting up close to, he's in the mid-70s. We got a little band activity in the bullpen.
2-0 pitch. Slider that's popped up and foul over the backstop. I believe that's Elliott Lance who is out there stretching now for the Greenwood Eagles. Godwin set on the mound. 2 balls and 1 strike. Starts his wind and misses high and away for ball 3. He's facing the 8th grader and third baseman Jerelimick, who had the first hit of the ball game in the first inning. That one rides high and tight for ball 4. Another fastball that missed by Godwin. A 2-out base runner for Hillcrest. And a solo shot by Elijah Dahl, their catcher, with 1 out in this inning. They cut it to a 4-run game. It's now 5-1. Here's Garrett Shipman. The DH waits on the first pitch. It was a misfire by Godwin. Off speed slipped out of his hands. 1 ball, no strikes.
About the 8th grader hitting in the 3-hole.
Pitch, swing and a miss. Sorted him on a high heat fastball. Yeah, Jerelimick, now at first base, has put in a good performance today for the Rams. Nearly got picked off at first, but he's in there safely. A ball and a strike to Garrett Shipman. 1 for 2 with a single in the first. And the pickoff attempt again, another close play. Jerelimick in there safely. And the 1-1. Another off speed that misses badly away by Luke Godwin.
Might be a good time for a little mound visit just to check on Luke and kind of see where he is.
He struck out 9. 2-1 pitch. Fastball upstairs, a swing and a miss. Pump past Shipman, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Fastball seems to be his pitch right now.
Time's called by Shipman. Shipman started this game on the mound for Hillcrest, and he was taken out in the 2nd inning. So he was pitching when Greenwood had the grand slam, and that is what's broken this one up so far. Here's the pitch. Fouled away by Shipman. Without that grand slam in the first inning, we're looking at a tie ball game. That's how pivotal it's going to be. And that was just the 5th batter of the game. And we're sitting here in the 5th inning, and that's the difference.
We talk about the importance of fast starts.
2-2. Inside for ball 3. Nearly took out the elbows of Shipman, who stands in the left-hander's batter's box.
Yeah, Luke going exclusively with the fastball right now. He just does not feel the grip of the curveball.
2 outs, the 3-2. Missed low. He thought he was going to have a called strike 3. Him and Brown were both getting ready, and now a walk will give pitching coach Joe Benjamin a chance to trot to the mound and talk to Luke Godwin. Greenwood starter has pitched 4 2/3 today, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run. He struck out 9, just 3 walks. Now he's got 2 runners on and 2 outs facing Hayden Thurston, who he gave up a hit to his last time up. But he's walked the last 2 batters. And that's a little troublesome for Luke, who's usually very accurate, especially with the fastball.
Just a little fatigue. I mean, he's getting, 80 pitches?
85 now.
85, so early in the year, warm day.
First pitch, Thurston, a big hack and a miss. Strike 1 to the first baseman, batting from the right side. 1 for 2, struck out looking in his first inning. 0-1 pitch, fouled back, and Luke quickly ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. There's 2 outs, runners at first and second for Hillcrest. Both of those runners reached via a walk. Eagles up 5-1. Top of the 5th frame. Godwin trying to send the Eagles to the home half. The 0-2. Just missed the outside with a fastball. That frustration is seething down towards the Greenwood dugout, thinking that Luke should have gotten out of this inning twice already. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Godwin is set. Hurls in the 1-2. Up the middle. One hops to Landon Still, who covers behind the bag. His throw is in time to first. Good job by Landon Still, the shortstop today. And he makes the play over to first. And that'll retire the side. A solo shot for Elijah Dahl, the catcher. Makes it a 5-1 ball game here from Eagle Park.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalized service that you won't find at other banks.
Thanks, Tomo. Bentley Setzler leading off the inning for the Eagles, up 5-1, bottom of the fifth. Austin Hester still out there, delivers the pitch to Setzler. Below the knees for a ball on a first pitch fastball. Solo shot from Elijah Dole, the catcher for Hillcrest, made this a 4-run game in the top half of this frame. Here's the 1-0 pitch by Hester. Runs inside, and it's a called strike. A ball and a strike now to Bentley. He's walked twice today. 1-1. That's a ground ball to third. Backhanded on two hops by Gensler. Long throw in the hole, and it's dug out by Thurston, the first baseman.
That's as good as a high school play you're going to see there. The shortstop went to the backhand, and first baseman had to short hop it. Well done. Greenwood with only one hit in the last, really, the 3 innings. So outside of that double by Jaden, we've been kind of bottled up.
1 out, nobody on for Rhett Brown. Here's the pitch. Slider away for ball 1. 5-1 Greenwood. The Eagles, as a team, have mustered up 5 hits. 2 of them came in the first inning, and then Tristan Lewis led off the second inning with a hit. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Below the knees and outside. 2 balls and no strikes on that last fastball by Hester.
Well, honestly, Graham, out of those 5 hits, 2 of those, Landon's was an infield hit as well. So
yeah. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. Fastball at the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike to Rhett Brown, who had a first inning grand slam, and now the Eagles lead by 4, 5-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a ball below his knees. 3 balls and 1 strike. Nobody on the base paths, 1 out. Hester is set. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. Went inside there to Brown and beat him to the spot. (3-2). Ball 4. Nice take by Rhett Brown. Goes all the way to the backstop. And the Eagles get a 1-out base runner in the 5th.
Now batting second baseman, number 20, Will Ice.
all right, Bice, now's your time, baby.
Right-handed hitting third baseman and turned second base this year, Will Bice. He's looking for his first hit of the season. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out today. Now he's batting with 1 on and 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Bice. It's Eli Thomas down there at first base, courtesy running.
Good to see Eli out there. He was playing a lot early before Tristan got out here, but Eli's worked hard.
Bice faces the 0-1, and he takes a strike that touches the outside. It's 0-2 to Bice. Will with the white batting gloves. Ready for the 0-2 pitch. Yanked down for a ball. Hester has been great in relief for the Hillcrest Rams. Just 1 hit given up. He's thrown 48 pitches and delivers the 1-2. Ground ball ripped to third, inside the bag, heading towards the corner. Will Bice has extra bases. Eli Thomas sprinting around third. He's going to be sent home. The throw, not in time. 6-1, Eagles. Bice advances to third. Eli Thomas went first to home on the double by Bice. Legs it out to 3 bags on the throw from the cutoff man, and the Eagles tack on 1 more. They lead 6-1 over Hillcrest. Big source of offense for Greenwood, and it comes off the bat of Will Bice.
Yeah, a timely hit by Will Bice. Great to see. No one's happier than that young man now. And how about Eli getting around the bases there, showing that speed, and really had a play at the plate. Pretty decent relay, but Eli beat it out.
And Eli can fly. And now it's Will Bice who's at third. Eagles up 6-1. Infield comes in. Jamison Pate, the batter. The righty Hester is set. Just gave up the extra base hit. The pitch. Pate a swing and a miss. Tristan Lewis on deck. 1 out. Bottom half of the 5th frame, and it's 6-1 Greenwood. Next offering. Jamison takes outside for ball 1. Both teams went through a dry spell in the middle innings today. Offense is coming alive. Each team has a run put up in the 5th frame. 1-1 pitch. Pate takes one below his knees. 2-1. Jamison leads the team with 3 sacrifice bunts this year. He's also taken 4 walks. The 2-1. Popped up, shallow center. That the infield is playing in. It's a long run for Gensler, the shortstop, who makes the 2-handed catch. And there's 2 down now. It was it was Bice to stay at third base.
Coming to the plate, right fielder, number 3, Tristan Lewis.
2 outs, and Tristan Lewis digs in the righty's batter's box. The right fielder today is 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Runner at third, 2 outs, the pitch. Lewis, a slow ground ball to third, and it's taken by Jarelimick. His throw is way high. A run will score. Tristan scampers off to second. It's now 7-1 Greenwood. Lewis gets 2 bags out of the E5. The 8th grader airmailed one way over Thurston, his first baseman.
Yeah, we have a slow infield. Our grass is a little thick on the infield, and he knew he had to get rid of it quickly with Tristan's speed, and he airmailed that thing, as you said, Graham. Good 15, 20 feet over the first baseman's head.
Left fielder Ben Bundrick will bat with Lewis at second base. They're holding on to Lewis. Both middle infielders are in tight. Bundrick batting with 2 outs. His first pitch off the inside for ball 1.
This is a good answer for Greenwood, though. They've been unable to get to Hester the entire game, and in his 3 innings that he's been out there. So good answer after giving up the home run in the top of the frame.
Hester is set. Peeps it. Lewis at second, delivers the 1-0. Bundrick slaps one to left field, a base hit. Tristan Lewis will get the green light around third. The relay is not in time. Tristan slides in safe. RBI single from Bundrick. It's a 3-run fifth, and the Eagles lead 8-1.
Really good answer now. It was just a good answer before that hit. Now it's a really good answer, but Ben Bundrick continues to show flashes of what his bat can do, and that's a nice piece of hitting.
And the E5 comes to bite. A mound visit will take the ball from Hester. A new pitcher when we come back, as Landon Still will bat for the Eagles. Greenwood leading 8-1 over Hillcrest. You're listening on WZLA.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Nigel Rock is the new pitcher for Hillcrest. He will inherit a runner at first and a 7-run deficit as Landon Still comes to the plate with 1 out with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Big inning by the Eagles.
Lefty-lefty matchup. Rock's first pitch up high for a ball. Eight to 1 Eagles. And a pickoff to first. Bundrick in there safely.
Well, we can breathe a little bit better now.
That's right. Landon Still 1 for 3 today. Here's the 1-0. Takes that one upstairs. Hillcrest now on their 3rd pitcher of the game. They started with Garrett Shipman. Austin Hester had a couple good innings in relief, ran out of steam, and now they're throwing a lefty, Nigel Rock. 2-0 pitch. Landon takes a strike at the knees. 2-1. Rock's one of those guys that'll throw below pitching speed, or below hitting speed, I should say. And slower pitcher, lefty, looking to locate the 2-1. Still pops it up left side into foul territory. Jarelimick, the third baseman, will give it a watch, but it just finds the out-of-play grass.
Yeah, it forces you to stay back, and, you can get unbalanced very quickly against pitchers like this. You get too anxious to get on your front side, and you got to kind of guard against that.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Landon Still. There's 2 out in the bottom of the 5th. 1 runner on. 8-1 Eagles. Here's the pitch. Landon swings and fouls it back.
That was going to land in Glenn Parent's lap or hands. He was ready to catch it. Had it not been for the netting.
Landon climbed the ladder on that last pitch. He's looking for something to hit.
What a job Glenn Parent's doing up here. He got the walk-up songs and just handling the scoreboard duties. I mean, he's getting it done.
Pinch hitting today, and he's 3 for 3. Here's the 2-2. Low for ball, 3 to Landon, who's now got a full count with 2 outs, batting with runner at first and a 7-run lead.
We were talking about the golf team earlier, but
yeah,
there's a golfer right here now. Glenn can play some golf.
So can Landon, who's at the dish.
See if he can hit a driver right here.
Yeah. Nigel Rock is set. His 3-2. A called strike 3. Landon dropped the bat thinking he took the walk, but he gets rung up, and Rock gets a K. And his first batter. 8-1. Eagles have the lead. 6th inning when we come back. You're listening on WZLA.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's 8-1 Greenwood High with the lead. They just put up 3 runs of extra insurance in the last inning, and those were big, Jim, as Hillcrest were trying to fight their way back into this one. They had a solo shot in the last frame by Elijah Dahl, but the Eagles stretched out the lead to 7 runs in that last half frame.
Yeah, it's always good to answer if you can, and we gave up our first run of the ball game in the top of the 5th, and we answered with 3 of our own. So at the end of the day, you won the round. As you know, we use a little boxing analogy there, but Greenwood needs to go out and finish strong. Probably if Luke can get us through this one, we may see Elliott come in and pitch the 7th for us. But big inning for Luke. Just close out what's been a really stellar game for him.
He'll face the shortstop, Bradley Gensler. He'll bat from the right side, facing the right-handed pitcher, Luke Godwin, on the mound. First pitch of the 6th inning is a strike. Fastball at the knees for Luke. He's been commanding the heater well today. He's got 9 strikeouts to show for it. This is his 91st pitch. That one rides high. It's 1-1. Greenwood 8, Hillcrest 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Big curve in for a strike. That one is basically unhittable unless you're sitting on it.
Really good pitch.
1-2 to Gensler. Fouled back. Luke has been attacking, and he's been ahead in basically every count he's had tonight. Deals the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Luke's 10th of the ball game.
Double digits. He's been in double digits in strikeouts. What, 2 of his 3 starts?
Yes, again in Powdersville. Had a great start. Ran into a hiccup at TL Hanna.
The Rams, number 10, Aiden Clark.
Aiden Clark will be the pinch hitter. Pat's in the spot of Jackson Free, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. That one's away for a ball. Jackson Free not used to being taken out versus Greenwood. Usually he's on the other end of this. Next pitch was a strike into Clark. Good fastball from Luke Godwin. 1 out, nobody on, the 1-1. Clark takes the ball low and away and an off speed from Luke. Godwin now at 97 pitches, and his 2-1 is inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. This will be number 99, the 3-1. In on the hands and fouled outside the bag at first. 2-2. Just in time for Luke's 100th pitch of the game. He's worked a clean 6 frames so far. He struck out Ginsler to lead things off. Now he's got a 3-2. And he just missed away. And that'll be it for Luke, who has thrown 100 pitches. Coach Pridgeon will come out to meet him at the mound. And Godwin, who went through 5 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, struck out 10. Will end what is a fantastic night on the mound for the Eagles ace.
Yeah, going deep into the contest as well, which saves our bullpen for the most part, we hope. And we hope to get out of here pretty quickly with an 8-1 lead. But nice outing by Luke.
Well, let's see. Pridgeon's still talking to him. He's still out there on the mound, trying to plead his case.
Maybe so. Or maybe is Elliott down there warming up?
Now, Elliott is
He's
sitting
already
at the
warmed
top
up.
step.
Yeah.
He's warmed up, and Godwin looking like he's going to stay in this game. So Luke talks his way into facing Carver Youngblood, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate for the Rams, number 8, center fielder, Carver Youngblood.
Usually when Coach Pridgeon comes out there, then it's a
the hook.
tail sign that he's coming out, but not the case. First pitch to Youngblood is a strike down the middle on a fastball.
Yeah, with 8-1 lead, he had to be very persuasive out there.
Yeah. 0-1. Big curve missed on the inside. That has some bite to it. Has even more spin than what he was starting with today. He's really in a groove.
Well, the season's long, and you're going to need his arm.
1-1. Away with a fastball, 2 balls and a strike. Well, he's on a short leash now. If he gives up a base runner here, that'll probably end his night. The 2-1. 3 balls and a strike. Walked the last batter, Clark. He's at first. 1 out in the top of the 6th. There's a pickoff throw to first. Luke probably told coaches he can get out this inning. So he's trying all the tricks he can before he delivers the 3-1 to Youngblood. In the air to right field, towards the line. Tristan Lewis lays out, gets past him. A fair ball towards the corner. Extra bases for Youngblood. Rolls all the way to the base of the wall. That's Clark who scores at third. He stops the throw, goes way over the head. Tristan got to it, threw a laser over the head of Luke Godwin, who was backing up the catcher, Rhett Brown, and a run ends up scoring. But, man, Luke, well, actually, it was Tristan who unloaded it to right field. Good thing Luke was backing up, but the run ended up scoring either way.
Yeah, really good effort by Tristan on the play. He dove for that ball. Just couldn't quite come up with it. But, yeah, that's going to be it for Luke Godwin. But a great outing. But he's going to turn it over now to a new pitcher.
It will be Elliott Lance to pitch. When we come back, you're listening to Greenwood Baseball on WZLA. The Eagles up 8-2 over Hillcrest.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Elliot Lance now pitching for the Greenwood High Eagles. Good stats this year. This will be his 5th game, 8 2/3, an 0.81 ERA for Elliot, the junior. The lefty has come in this season and has dealt from the very moment that he graced the mound this year, facing a pinch hitter, Tyler Abercrombie. First pitch is popped up right in front of the mound. Elliot Lance tracks it. He'll give way for Bentley. No, he doesn't. It hit off his glove. He tried to take it, hit off his glove, reaching to first, Abercrombie, but the runner at third stayed put, Youngblood.
Yeah.
E1. And now the top of the order, Elijah Dahl, who had the home run his last time up to the plate. 8-2, Eagles have the lead. We're in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Runners on the corners now for the Rams. And their best hitter, Dahl at the plate, lefty-righty matchup. Lance is set, delivers. Fastball missed away for ball 1.
Going back to the play, though, generally the pitcher's going to give way to the infielder, and I don't know, we couldn't hear the communication, but Bentley's got to come up and make that catch.
1-0 pitch, upstairs, 2-0. And Lance got a good jump on it as the pitcher. Bentley came in late. Both of them were there to make the catch. It was eventually Lance who put his glove out, and he did not end up squeezing it. The 2-0. There's a strike. Inside fastball, 2-1. Eagles up by 6 runs now. We're in the top of the 6th. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Elliot Lance. The lefty set and deals. In the air to right and foul.
You know, we got 3 in the bottom of the 5th there. If not, this would be the tying run at the plate. So it feels like a comfortable lead, and it still is, but it's high school baseball, man. Anything can happen.
Elliott in a 2-2 count. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Luke Godwin has it played off his glove. A run will score. Runner safe at first. An E6 for the Eagles. And now it's 8-3.
Yeah, back-to-back mistakes by the Eagles defense. And now you just got to gather yourself. And, you know, you've been on a losing streak. You got to go win this ball game. And you do it by getting 1 out at a time. Just get the out.
Runners at first and second for Hillcrest, 1 out. They cut it to a 5-run lead. That was Luke, who was pitching earlier, was out the game, and then they moved him to short. That was his first play at shortstop after pitching. And he bobbled it for the E6. First pitch to Ward by Lance. Swing and a miss. Fastball low by Lance, a good location. He's ahead, no balls and 1 strike to Harrison Ward, the sophomore second baseman. Lance deals. Above the letters. Just missed the zone. It's 1-1. Elliot Lance has been used a ton. Sam Benjamin is not available today, so they're hoping Lance can ride this one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That time he went even lower than the pitch before, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, your pitching's kind of thin. That's why it was so important Luke went so deep in this ball game. But you still have Jaden Adams that could throw if needed, and Tristan out there.
The lefty is set. Brings the 1-2. Curve missed off the outside. And it's 2-2. He's facing Harrison Ward. Runners at first and second for the Rams. There's just one out here in the top of the sixth. The next pitch popped up behind home plate. And that's headed our way. Foul ball was over the press box.
What a hit back there.
And I was waiting for it to hit our roof.
Yeah.
And I just cleared it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lance trying to get rid of Ward. Time called. Another late one granted for the Rams. Lance had already started his kick. Didn't pitch like Luke had to do twice. Harrison Ward digs back in. Here's the pitch. And a called strike 3. Froze him with the off speed. And there's the second out of the 6th inning. What a pitch by Elliott Lance.
Yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful pitch and big out for Greenwood as we need one more here to get out of the 6th.
Here's Jarelimick, the third baseman. He's reached twice, a single and a base on balls. First time facing Elliott Lance. 2 on, 2 out. 8-3 lead for Greenwood, top of the 6th. First pitch from Lance. Rides away. Ball 1 on a fastball. Good Hillcrest crowd here tonight as well.
Yeah, really good crowd at the ballpark.
Runners at first and second. The 1-0 pitch. Foul tipped for strike 1. Jarelimick went the other way in the first inning with the first hit of the ball game. He's got some quick hands on him. Good bat speed for an 8th grader. He had the E5 in the last inning. He's had 2 errors in the field today. Possibly showing some youth. The junior Lance is set, deals the 1-1. Inside with a slider that missed. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The pitch. There's a strike that touches the zone, a fastball at the top half of the K zone. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes for Lance. Works from the stretch, brings the 2-2. Just fouled away by Jarelimick. Lance slowed him up with the off speed, and the Ram third baseman barely got a piece of it.
Staying alive. It's the top of their order, isn't it? Or
it is.
Third,
Jarelimick is the 3rd hitter in the order. Godwin struck out 10. Lance has struck out 1. And he just missed that time. It's 3-2. Off the outside. Greenwood thought they had ended the inning. Eagles up 8-3. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. And the 3-2 pitch. Poked foul right field line, and it'll go into the dugout at the first baseline. We'll do the 3-2 again. The lefty Lance. Full count pitch. Cold strike 3. Dots the inside. And he retires the side in the 6th. Hillcrest put up 2 runs. It's Elliott Lance doing what he's been doing all season long. He struck out the 2 and 3 in the order for the Rams. And he gets the 3rd out via the K. Well, 2 runs for Hillcrest. It makes it an 8-3 ball game. The Greenwood Bats will go back to work, up by 5 when we come back on WZLA.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864 229-1947.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All three bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Nigel Rock still out there for the Hillcrest Rams as the Eagles lead 8-3. The Hillcrest offense starting to heat up. They've scored 3 runs in the last 2 innings. But Greenwood came up with some much-needed insurance on a timely hit by Will Bice their last time to the plate.
Yeah, that hit by Bice was very big in this game right now, and it led to that 3-run inning a couple innings ago, or last inning, and Greenwood would like to add some insurance. But how about Elliott Lance once again coming in the ballgame in a tight situation and executing and getting a big pitch in a big moment.
Yeah, he struck out the last 2 batters of that frame, both of them on called strike 3s. We've seen so much good stuff out of the lefty this year. Here comes Jaden Adams. He's got 2 hits today, a single and a double to his total.
Number 8, center fielder, Jaden Adams.
Jaden showing some signs of getting that bat hot, and that's good to see.
He leads off the bottom of the 6th, the lefty for Hillcrest. Nigel Rock delivers the first pitch. Jaden takes one upstairs for ball 1. We're talking about this earlier, but the top of your order, you really want those guys to have their batting average above 300. Jaden's getting there, 263, but he's 2 for 3 today. Here's the 1-0. That's a shot to left field, a base hit. 3rd one of the day for Jaden Adams. He reaches on a single to lead off the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, that's really good to see. Really important for Greenwood to get these guys going. And 3rd hit, 3-hit night.
Yeah.
You know, you'll take that every night.
And this is the other guy that is going to start to come around offensively, just like we saw Jaden struggled a little bit this year and then got out of the funk with the home run. More or less what we've seen from Luke. Just took him a few games. Here's the first pitch. Godwin takes low and away.
Got to be careful over there at first. Don't get picked off. We've seen it once tonight.
Luke Godwin took a walk and scored in the first inning. Pick off to first. Adams safe with a slide. Greenwood in search of their first region win this year. Lost both games last week to TL Hanna. Hillcrest split home and home with Malden. Here's the pitch. Downstairs, runner takes off. Adams slides in second, bang, bang, play, and he's out. Throw bounce to the second baseman, Harrison Ward, who applied the tag. And there is the first out of the 6th inning. It was a ball to Luke. Or a strike, I should say. Rock winds for the 1-1. Just off the outside. 2 balls and a strike to Luke. Nobody on the base paths now after Adams was caught stealing.
You won't see that often.
2-1 pitch. That's lofted towards the corner in left field at the line, but it's just foul. Luke got a good swing to it. Just veered away to foul territory.
Sure did. Look good for most of the way, but sometimes when you're not getting the hits, those things tend to go against you as well. But he's got another chance.
Nobody on, 1 out, and a 2-2 count to Luke Godwin. Misses high. Was not a competitive pitch on a slow fastball. And now Luke has a full count. Godwin struck out 10 today in his start. Digs in for the 3-2. Swinging a high fly ball to shallow center. Carver Youngblood comes in. He has to sprint, doesn't see it, then finds it, slides to make the catch in shallow center field. He was in communication with the second baseman, Harrison Ward, who was coming out while Youngblood was coming in. He eventually called him off last minute, made the grab. There's 2 down.
That's how you do it. Great communication. The center fielder's got command of that ball, and second baseman goes out till he hears a call, and when he heard it, he peeled off, and center fielder made the play.
First pitch to Bentley Setzler is a ball. Looked like it was a good pitch from Rock, but he did not get the call. Must have been up in the zone. 1 ball and no strikes to Setzler. Swings, and he sends a flare up the right field line, foul over the first baseman's head. Rhett Brown is on deck. Boy, you know he'd love to have a chance to bat with a runner on.
Yeah, those 4 runs off his grand slam in the first are huge.
One to Bentley. Upstairs again. 2 balls and a strike. Setzler with no batting gloves. He's got white batting tape on the black bat. Ready for the 2-1. Takes a strike at the knees. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Inside, nearly hit the shoelaces of Bentley, who's batting with nobody on the base paths and 2 out. Full count pitch coming up. Rock from the wind. Delivers one downstairs for a ball, and here comes Rhett Brown.
Rhett's going to get his opportunity here.
Bentley took the walk, his 3rd of the game. Setzler now leads the team with 8 walks drawn this year. And this is the 8th game that the Eagles have played. So Bentley averaging a walk a game. Here comes Rhett Brown. He's 1 for 2, grand slam, and a walk today. Here's the pitch. Takes one off the outside for ball 1. Bentley's at first. He just took the walk. Greenwood up by 5 runs, 8-3 in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. Lefty on the mound. Nigel Rock delivers. In the dirt. Ball 2. Got to be careful on your pitch selection here to Rhett Brown. The Eagles catcher has caught all 8 games, the 2-0. Swinging a ground ball, sharply hit to short. They'll go to second for the shortcut outs. On a 6-4 put out to end things as Rhett Brown grounds out. The Eagles do not put up any runs in the bottom of the 6th, but they lead by 5. Led to the 7th frame with Greenwood up 8-3 over Hillcrest.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Elliott Lance on the mound to close this one out as we enter the 7th frame. Greenwood High up 8-3, 5-run lead over the Hillcrest Rams in search of what is their first region win. Greenwood trying to snap the 4-game losing streak. Lance came in the last inning in relief of Luke Godwin, and after a couple of errors and a shaky start, he struck out the last 2 batters in an inning which the Rams were really threatening.
Yeah, they were. Elliott did a great job, and Greenwood on the verge of their first win in almost 2 weeks, Graham, and get our record back to 500 if we can close it out here. And I'm looking forward to see Elliott get these last 3 outs myself.
He will face Garrett Shipman, the DH. He'll bat from the left side, a lefty-lefty matchup with Lance starting the 7th inning. We got 2/3 of an inning complete today with 2 outs in the last frame. He's had 2 runners reached on an error, and he struck out the next 2. Now he faces his 5th batter, Shipman. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here it is. He deals. Shipman takes one low for a ball on a first pitch off speed from Lance. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to second base. Bice will come and smother. His throw is on target to first, and there's 1 down.
Good sign. Another first out to start the inning. Now you can relax a little bit.
Eagles 2 outs away with Lance on the mound. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Hayden Thurston, the first baseman. The right-hander waits on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Heater blown by him. We saw Lance for the first time in that Crescent game, and he has had that same confident demeanor. Here's the 0-1. Slider, ground ball, bounce to short. Godwin comes in on the infield grass, makes the throw to first, and there's 2 away in the 7th.
Nice play by Luke, charging that ball, and Eagles 1 out away. First region win.
Gensler, the shortstop, as Hillcrest down to their final out. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for ball 1 by Lance. But boy, Elliott's really looked good in every outing. It's been the same high level on the mound.
Yeah, been very consistent, and he knows his strengths, and he pitches with a lot of confidence.
1-0 pitch. Lefty deals it off speed for a strike, and it's 1-1.
That's the biggest thing. You know, he's a junior, so first time playing varsity, and he's came in with a ton of confidence. So kudos to that young man.
1-1 offering. Just missed high and away for ball 2. He's got a sub-1 ERA, and this is his 5th game. So he came in with 4 appearances, 3 out the pen, 1 start, still sporting the sub-1 ERA. 2-1 pitch. There's his strike. Catches the outside with another fastball. It's 2-2.
And he's a good compliment. I think we found something to follow up Godwin on the mound. You know, you start Luke, bring in Elliott. That's a good little combination.
2 outs, the 2-2 in the dirt, and we have a 3-ball count with the bases clear. 2 outs, top of the 7th inning here at Eagle Park. Greenwood High leading Hillcrest 8-3, trying to get their first region win of the year and snap the 4-game losing streak. Hillcrest down to their final strike. Lance works from the wind, delivers the 3-2, and it's fouled to the back screen. And we'll do the full count offering again from Lance. He's in a battle with Gensler, the shortstop for Hillcrest. Lefty-righty matchup. Elliott Lance kicks and deals. Called strike 3. We're out of here with a win. 8-3 the final score as Lance shuts the door on Hillcrest.
Nice job. Really cool moment there, too. Saw Drew give his big brother a hug there.
Yes.
Coach Pridgeon got his first win as the Greenwood Eagles skipper. So congratulations to him as well.
First win for Coach Pridgeon. First region win for the boys from Greenwood as they take down the Hillcrest Rams by a final score of 8-3. Stick with us. We'll have some final totals when we come back. You're listening to Greenwood Baseball on WZLA. Greenwood win over Hillcrest, 8-3 the final. We'll wrap it up with the Brian Schock postgame report on the other side.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All three bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay time.
Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
It's the Brian Schock State Farm post-game report as Greenwood defeat Hillcrest by a final score of 8-3. Not only is it Coach Pridgeon's first win at the helm for the Greenwood High Eagles, the first win in region play, and they are now tied with Hillcrest and have them on the tiebreaker at the moment, with both teams being 1 and 2 in region play. It's amazing what a win will do for a program.
Absolutely. And when you start the region play against Hannah and you get in the whole 0-2, this was a huge game for the Greenwood Eagles. And so many storylines. Where do you want to start? Rhett Brown drove in 4. Jaden Adams had 3 hits. Luke Godwin strikes out 55 again. And so many storylines, but a big win for the Greenwood Eagles.
Yeah, we'll start with Luke Godwin, who got the win, 5 1/3 innings pitch. He struck out 10 on the mound, and that's just kind of become a leisurely day on a start for Luke Godwin.
Yeah, he's been very impressive and very accurate. And, you know, what he's lacking at the plate right now offensively for your team, he's giving it to you on the mound, and we desperately need it right now.
And then Elliott Lance came in for the final inning in 2/3 and shut the door, had a 1-2-3 7th inning. And, boy, he was good with 3 strikeouts as well. He threw 31 pitches, Luke with 105. Let's start with the first inning. And how big was that grand slam by Rhett Brown? It was a tone setter for this team, who was in a battle with Hillcrest in the opening 4 innings.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about how important it is to get off to a fast start, especially we're struggling offensively, but Greenwood found some ways to get some base runners, and Rhett Brown came up with an opportunity to help his ball club, and he deposited a pitch over the left center field fence. And really, Greenwood never looked back. I mean, Hillcrest kind of hung around with some solid pitching from their guys, especially Hester, but Greenwood just kind of never gave up the lead the entire game.
3 hits from Jaden Adams, and the Eagles were able to come up with some timely hits. Obviously, the grand slam in the first, but Will Bice got on the board with an RBI double. He lays down the left field line. That was big for him to get that hit, and it came in an opportune time for the team.
Yeah, Greenwood, absolutely. Bice's hit was huge. That led to our big inning there in the bottom of the 5th. But, go back to the 2nd inning, we have a chance to put a nail in the coffin, so to speak, and we get bases loaded, no outs, and we can't get but 1 run in. So you're sitting on 5, and they're kind of chipping away at you a little bit, and then Bice comes up with a rip down the left field line, and that got us going. And that ended up being, a big hit for the Eagles.
Well, Landon Still was able to extend his hit streak. Jaden Adams ended up with 3 hits. Bentley Setzler drew 3 walks, and, of course, Rhett Brown had the first inning grand slam. We saw Luke Godwin have 105 pitches. He struck out 10. Elliott Lance was excellent in relief. He had 3 Ks to his total. Luke Godwin got the win. He's now 2-0 this year. Garrett Shipman got the loss for Hillcrest. He is 0-2. The Greenwood Eagles win by a final score of 8-3. They improved to 4-4 overall this year. They're now 1-1 at home. They snapped the 4-game losing streak and are now 1-2 in region play. For Hillcrest, they're now 5-3, and they're tied with Greenwood, a game and a half back of the top-seeded TL Henna Yellow Jackets in the region. And that snapped what was a 2-game winning streak for Hillcrest. They had won against Malden in their last game in region play. Well, the Eagles get their first win here at home. They got it on the tune of 8 hits, 2 errors, and 6 runners left on base. Hillcrest had 6 hits, 2 errors, and left 9 on base. We started this game at 6:25, 5 minutes early today. How about that? We ended at 8:38, 2 hours and 13 minutes of game time. A lot of good people here in the crowd, a fantastic crowd. Down the lines, it was jam-packed in the grassy berm area. Another great day at Eagle Park. We started at first pitch, 71 degrees and sunny. It dropped 10 degrees, 61 degrees and clear as we wrap things up here on this Tuesday, March the 18th. And a win for the Eagles. They're now at 500 at 4-4.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And it was a great evening to be at the ballpark and nice weather to start. Nice little blanket maybe needed at the end. But at the end of the day, you got a chance to sweep a series come Friday and get your region record back to 500 if you can beat this club up in Simpsonville. And a must-win game. I wasn't calling it that before the game, but this was certainly a must-win game for the Greenwood Eagles. And again, congratulations to Coach Pridgeon on his first win as the Eagles head coach. And poor thing, he had to go through the gauntlet last week with Hannah and Lawrence, but team played better tonight with the exception of the about 2 minutes of play, a real time where we had the back-to-back errors. We really played a pretty clean defensive game. So good win. Team win by the Greenwood Eagles.
Well, that'll wrap this up, the Brian Shocks State Farm post-game report as the Eagles win by a final score of 8-3 over the Hillcrest Rams. We'll see you again on Friday night. We'll be in Simpsonville at the campus of Hillcrest High School for Game 2 and the final game of the series. I would say the final game this year, but we played Hillcrest in the playoffs in football and basketball this year. So
we know where this is trending.
We might have the trifecta. So we'll play Hillcrest for the second time this season on Friday down at their place. That'll be our next broadcast. I'm Graham Simpson. He's Jim Still. Big thanks to Turner Kirby filling in for Joey Ellis, pressing the buttons on the YouTube stream tonight. Wherever you tuned in, and however you did, we appreciate you for doing it. As Graham Simpson, Jim Still will be with you Friday from Simpsonville. Until then, so long, and go Eagles.